Long 25 years of journey for me. I set out, my objective is to change the world. To change the world, to eat right. So when I say to change right, that means the world is eating wrong. But I will do it. I've been working on it for the last 25 years. And in the name of science, in the name of development, in the name of economics, the world has taken a wrong path in maintaining the essence of life. So life itself is in danger. As far as I am concerned, on this planet, in the next 20 years, the human race cannot produce babies. There is no sperm left in the men, and there is no women who can menstruate properly in the next 20 years. This is the reality for you all. And everyone has to understand this is the biggest challenge that is staring at human race. And we, following this Western stupid model of living, not even aware of that it is happening to us. And that being the case, everything has to be corrected. If not tomorrow, there has to be some plan, and there has to be a method, and there has to be a system put in place. And the problem is that you have to convince now all the fellows that the system presently present is wrong. So initially, first few minutes, it looks like I'm bashing everyone. Please don't mistake me. Because things have gone wrong, and then we still think we are okay, and we are fine, we are doing everything right. So unless I use these kind of sentences and the way I put it across to you, there is no malaise, there is nothing of the sorts that my sentences convey. So I want you to please understand it. It is necessitated because the system exists the way it does. And now, follow me, my story. So I was a young boy, 26 years old, did my PhD in Institute of Science, Bangalore. I worked on steroids and microbes. So after finishing my degree, I went to America to do my postdoctoral fellow in Oregon, Beaverton, in a place of environmental science, where I was dealing with microbes and toxic chemicals like dioxins. And while doing that, I also dealt with natural systems like lignin and things like that. What I'm trying to communicate is I did hell a lot of so-called frontier science in biological systems. Supplements and these artificial things cannot make your body absorb, because body is designed to do things differently. It is designed to absorb from the food, not from your tablets and from artificial food processed items. So fortification became the science. And fortified milk, fortified food, fortified fire, fortified. That's absolute sheer nonsense. It's a business model. It's not the biological model. Because they want to sell their product, they want to sell their steroids, they want to sell their technology. You have IVF, you have this centers. And to the extent that it is science, why we have problems, health problems. So how can I correct these problems? By tablets? So you go to the doctor, he says your hormone is imbalanced. What does he do? He gives some more hormone. Heck, the whole balance is so delicate that even if I give you picograms, nanograms, I cannot correct the balance. And so here I am dumping tablets of milligrams. That means like if I need 1 gram, you are dumping on me the ton of it. And how do I expect you to correct your problem? Actually, correcting the problem is as simple as don't drink milk. And so that is your medicine. What are the doctors doing in the world? Has any doctor asked you not to drink milk? Oh, if you don't drink milk, you have calcium problem. So drink milk and take calcium tablet. Is this not thing that is happening? And these are so-called scientists, so-called doctors from the advanced world called America. And all these so-called MBBS, MD doctors from India go to that place, England, get trained. We are foreign returned. And these guys dump everything that they have learnt, whatever it is, on our, and they are experts. And you go round and round these guys, what do they give you? Do you think they are giving you health? They are giving you tablets. This is one example. I can go on rambling like this. Everything they do is nothing but selling tablets. I have diabetes, take this tablet. How long? Lifelong. I have BP, take this tablet. How long? Lifelong. In fact, sense of humor has come into doctors nowadays. You can leave your wife, but not this tablet. Rheumatism, lifelong. Thyroid, lifelong. Migraine, lifelong. Viral infections, every year you have to take flu shots. In fact, in America, there is a flu season, not for flu, it is for the tablets and the injections. Everyone, that particular time comes, everyone has to line up. In corporate world, flu shots, everyone has to go and get their flu shots done. If not, you cannot come into the campus. This will not be given for you. This is the sad story of the so-called advanced scientific world. Science is, I don't know where it is. Because they have defined science in terms of economic models. There is no ecology, there is no biology. If they were to have biology as their models and axioms, milk should have been defined first. Food should have been defined first. And this is where the mistake has happened in the human race. And that's why I said, I want to change the world. We want to correct the world. Because the models have been built on money, not on real science. But then this Western world has convinced the other parts of the world that they are the most scientifically advanced world. Just because they made iPhone, just because they can fly a missile. Flying a missile and making a shit go away from your body are two different things. Because the West cannot shit properly. They are constipated. They don't know how to shit in the morning. They take tablets. They take a lot of things. In fact, it's not working. They cannot urinate properly. They don't know when to urinate, how to urinate, because they have lost the sense of urination. It comes out without their knowledge. No problem. We will have a plastic industry, catheter, and 18% of the people are roaming around with bags and catheters because they don't know when the urine comes and when they can stop, when they cannot stop. Because their prostates, their nervous system has lost control. They just walk, the urine comes out. That's why anywhere in the world you go, you know attached bathrooms. Can you believe that you are having a bathroom where you sleep? To the extent that near the bed, the toilet as we just water flows. They have no control because the food they're eating is making their nerves not have any control. This used to happen for old fellows, after leaving 60, 70 years old, they were losing control. But now it is 25-year-old young boys, when they sleep, they should have been sleeping like a log. If they sleep at 10, get up at 6 or 7. Now they get up after 2 hours because they have to urinate. In fact, it is a false alarm. They run, and the urine doesn't come. 2 drops fall, and then they have to make effort. All these things are happening in the bodies of human beings. It's not 1, 2, 3 cases. Hundreds. 18% of young boys below 35 have this problem. What do? You go to the doctor, they will say, this happened, that happened, this happened. Ultimately, they will give you a bag and a catheter. Did they give you a solution? No. They didn't cure you. And I can go on rambling, almost all the diseases are on the same page. Diabetes, absolutely no clue. Because you take 100 MD, MS doctors, 28 doctors have diabetes. You take 28 auto drivers, they also have diabetes out of 100. So what's the difference between auto drivers and doctors? Because diabetes is kind of, they're clueless. Cancer, 17%. Thyroid, 32%. That means 32 people out of 100 are taking thyroid tablets. 40 people out of 100 are taking BP tablets. 16% are going through cancer treatments. 26% of people do not get sleep in the night, they take sleeping tablets. 70 people are not able to shit properly, they are taking tablets. Heart blocks, 14 people out of 100 have heart blocks above 50%. 50% of their heart around the heart blocks are there. So now I went on telling you 15, 16, 48, 38, 28. If you add up, it's coming to 250. And you are telling out of 100. That means what? One person has not got one disease. He has BP, he has diabetes, he has thyroid. That's not enough. There are actually people who have 8 diseases. Morning one, evening one. List of 8 tablets. So you keep going to the doctors. What do they give you? They give you tablets. And you think they are giving you? And they call themselves health industry. Are they really healthy? They are managing sickness. They are managing sickness. So one of my lectures I just spat out without my knowledge. MBBS, business of medicine, business of surgery. They converted everything into business. In fact, no disease is cured in the modern developed countries. No disease is cured. Absolutely. And we still think this is a model to follow. So when I first met that young girl and the doctors had their attitude, I realized this is a science which has no clue what it is doing. So any science should help the living things on this planet. If it doesn't, it is no science at all.